Welcome. In today's video, I will demonstrate how to view GPS and video files in sync with your recordings in ObserVIEW. Earlier this year, the VR team took a Ford F-150 to an off-road track site here in Michigan, and we recorded some data. Let's open a VFW that was recorded on a rockier road section of that track. Here you can see the accelerometer data that was recorded with the Observer 1000 that was mounted in the truck. If I go to the Replay tab and open the Multimedia sync window, here you can see ObserVIEW automatically scanned the folder that the recording was in and found a video file whose timestamp lined up with the timestamp of the recording. If I set my selected time range to the beginning of the recording and hit play, I can view the video file in sync with the recorded time data. Now let's say I want to find a video file that was moved into a different directory other than the directory that the recording is in. I have a couple options to add new video files to the Multimedia sync window. I can click on the Add Media button to add a specific file to the Multimedia sync window, or I can click the Scan Folder button, which will allow me to pick a folder for ObserVIEW to automatically scan through and open any video files whose timestamps line up with the timestamp of the recording. Let's choose this option. If I click on the Tire GoPro folder and select that folder, here you can see ObserVIEW scanned that folder and found a video file whose timestamp lined up with the timestamp of our recording. Now if I play through my data, again I can view both of those videos in sync with my time recording data. The key to making the Multimedia sync feature work as seamlessly as possible is to make sure that the timestamps of all of the cameras that you will be using during your recording are set up to be in sync with the timestamp of the Observer 1000 that is recording the data. Let's show another example adding a video file whose timestamp was not lined up with the timestamp of the recording. Once again, let's click on the Scan Folder button and click on the Under Car GoPro directory to scan through any video files in this folder. Here you can see ObserVIEW found a new video file whose timestamp was lined up with the timestamp of the recording, but if I play through my time data and pay attention to this video in sync with the other videos that are playing, I can see that this video clearly is not lined up correctly with the other videos and my time data. There, the truck just started moving when clearly it had already been driving over the rocky road section. So what can I do to fix this? When you hover over the title bar of a video player, you can see the offset that ObserVIEW automatically assigns to the video based on where the timestamp is relative to the timestamp of the recorded data. To adjust this offset, I can either type in a new value, I can use the plus or minus buttons to adjust the offset by half a second, or I can hover my mouse over the offset and scroll my mouse wheel up or down for more fine-tuned adjustment. Another helpful tip for lining up your video files with your recorded time data is to play an audio cue or even something as simple as a hand clap at the beginning of the recording. If you are recording microphone data, you can line up the spike in your audio recording at the hand clap exactly with the time in each video file where you hear the hand clap occur. To turn off or on the volume on each of the video files, hover over a video player and click on the toggle mute button in each of the title bars. This will allow you to listen to each video file individually and get them all in sync. Since we do not have an audio cue to line up with, let's play through this data again and see if it lines up better. Clearly, we still need to add more time to our offset. With some fine-tuning and a little bit of trial and error, I can get my video files to all play in sync with each other. Again, this process would have gone a lot more smoothly had we synced the timestamp on the GoPro underneath the truck with the timestamps of the other GoPros and the Observer 1000. Or if we had used an audio cue in order to sync up the video files with the recorded time data. The multimedia sync feature is one of the advanced features of ObserVIEW, meaning you will need an advanced license in order to use it. You can download our software for free at vibrationresearch.com and obtain a free 30-day trial for the advanced features using the ObserVIEW software. Another type of data that you can view in sync with your recorded time data in ObserVIEw is the GPS data. For this track day recording, we hooked up a GPS to our Observer 1000 and recorded the GPS data. If I click on the View GPS Data button, I get another window that shows a map along with my recorded GPS data from the GPS file that ObserVIEW automatically found and included in our project. Once again, if I play through the data, I can now view my time data, video files, and GPS data all in sync with my recording to provide more context to the time data or frequency data that I am looking at. The ability to view GPS data in ObserVIEW is a basic feature, meaning that it is included free in the software. Another feature in ObserVIEW that makes it easier to sync up your time data with your video files is a new feature in ObserVIEW 2022.1 called audio channels. This feature allows you to listen to the time data from your recording and be able to pick up any audio cues that can provide context about when and where the data was being recorded. If I click on the Audio Channels drop-down in the Replay ribbon tab, I can select any number of the channels in my recording to listen to. For example, if I listen to the Excel that was mounted under the frame of the truck and play through the recording, I can hear the data from that accelerometer as it was recorded. If you would like to try out the multimedia sync and GPS sync features yourself and get a feel for how they work, you can download the ObserVIEW software at vibrationresearch.com. When you download the installer, we include an example project called Gingerman Raceway that has example GPS and video files included to make trying out the multimedia sync and GPS features easier.